A metal most people ignore quietly determined which empires survived and which collapsed into history's margins. Silver wasn't just money, it was power, leverage, and the bloodstream of global trade. This is where the story turns dark, because control over silver decided dominance without armies marching. Two empires rose believing silver guaranteed stability, yet only one understood its hidden dangers. Most histories celebrate wars and treaties, but this conflict unfolded silently through vaults and trade routes. The mystery isn't who mined silver, but who controlled its flow when scarcity struck. In the early modern world, silver was global money before central banks existed. Empires that commanded silver commanded soldiers, ships, and loyalty across continents. But this single detail changes everything. Silver abundance can be as dangerous as scarcity. Spain learned this lesson first, painfully and irreversibly. Spanish galleons hauled unimaginable silver from the Americas into European coffers. At first, silver fueled expansion, conquest, and imperial confidence unmatched by rivals. But floods of silver triggered inflation, eroding real wealth across Spain's economy. Prices soared while productivity stagnated, hollowing domestic industry beneath imperial glamour. Spain spent silver faster than it could create value. Wars were financed, debts accumulated, and dependence deepened. Silver became a crutch rather than a foundation. This part was quietly erased from heroic imperial narratives. Meanwhile, another empire studied Spain's mistake carefully from across the world. China understood silver differently, not as excess, but as discipline. Ming China restructured taxation to demand silver payments exclusively. This decision transformed silver into a scarce, stabilizing force internally. China absorbed global silver, anchoring trade networks through monetary gravity. European merchants needed Chinese goods, but China demanded silver only. This single policy redirected global trade routes permanently. Spanish silver flowed eastward, draining Europe faster than anticipated. Spain became dependent on imports funded by borrowed silver wealth. China accumulated reserves without debasing its economy through reckless spending. But this is where the story turns darker still. Silver shortages began destabilizing empires differently, revealing contrasting resilience. When silver flows slowed, Spain faced immediate crisis. Debt payments faltered, soldiers went unpaid, and confidence collapsed. Repeated defaults exposed Spain's fragile financial structure. Credit dried up as lenders lost trust in imperial promises. China faced pressure too, but scarcity reinforced fiscal discipline. Taxes tightened, hoarding increased, and trade adjusted rather than collapsed. This difference decided which empire adapted and which unraveled. Spain's power declined as financial credibility evaporated. China remained central to global trade despite internal strains. The Silver War wasn't fought with weapons, but with monetary structure. European bankers exploited Spain's dependence through loans and interest. Financial power shifted northward as southern empires weakened. Britain learned from both failures and successes. Rather than hoard silver, Britain focused on credit, banking, and productivity. Silver became a tool, not a foundation. This shift marked the transition from metal empires to financial empires. But this part was quietly erased from simplified histories. Empires don't fall when armies lose, they fall when money systems fail. The Silver War shaped modern capitalism more than most revolutions. Its lessons echo loudly today beneath modern monetary systems. Modern currencies face similar dilemmas without metallic anchors. Abundance creates complacency, while scarcity enforces discipline. Reserve currencies carry privilege, but also hidden long-term decay. Spain's silver flood mirrors modern monetary expansion, eerily. China's silver absorption mirrors modern reserve accumulation strategies. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes with unsettling precision. The battle over monetary control never ended, it evolved. Digital money replaces silver, but power dynamics remain unchanged. Control flows to those who understand limits, not abundance. Those who mistake liquidity for wealth repeat Spain's fatal error. Three truths emerge clearly from the secret war over silver. First, money abundance can destroy empires faster than scarcity. Second, monetary discipline outlasts military strength over centuries. Third, Control over settlement systems outweighs control over resources. The warning remains painfully relevant today. Reserve dominance tempts success before collapse. Systems collapse when trust erodes faster than reform arrives. Silver decided empires quietly, without declarations or treaties. Modern money may decide our future the same way. The question is whether we recognize the pattern before history repeats again.